I have a two-for update today. Here we have three of a kind. The orange truck and duck, yellow truck and duck, and red truck and duck. Got that one from the dumpster at work. Had a paint stick stuck in it. That's all I had to do to it. This one also came from work. The governor's messed up in it. It runs away after a while. And then this one, my coworker won at an auction for next to nothing. And it's actually a 5-horse unit. The other two are 3.5-horse units. But it's kind of neat because the orange matches the tractors. So for example, here's the air cleaner lid off an orange Hydro. They match perfect. And the red matches perfectly, but the yellow is like Caterpillar yellow and Harvest Gold mixed together. It's kind of a weird color, but oh well. The other thing is, been working really hard on this 4th orange Hydro. Spent the day washing it, degreasing it, and wet sanding the entire tractor. There's a lot of dark staining. There's a little bit left right in here that I can see you can still need to take care of. But otherwise, it's brought back a lot of the color. This entire midsection of the tractor, you couldn't even tell it was orange really, and the whole front frame section was mostly covered in grease and grime from the engine. But so we got that going on. Got the rear end going back together finally. And this is the one that would barely move on its own. So what we're using to, as an experiment, which if you guys remember from a couple of months ago, said I was going to use 1540 diesel oil in it instead of ATF. After doing some research online, ATF is equivalent to about a 5W20 weight motor oil. So what I did is I put a quart of 1540 in here because it has the squirt bottle tip. It'd be easier to get in that little hole down there. And we're going to put about 2 quarts in. I do not have the filter on this one. Because I'm running a thicker oil, I don't want to create too much of a restriction by running the filter. And frankly, the filter's on the return side anyhow. And this is only a show tractor. I'm not going to really use this tractor for much of anything else. So it's just going to be light duty for, well, the rest of the time that I'm on this earth. Because I can tell you one thing, this tractor's not going anywhere. And I'll just end up changing the oil somewhat frequently. It'll probably be changed every other time I change the engine oil. But other than that, that's really all I have on this thing. I did actually get the tractor running again today. The thing runs way better than I thought it did. I seem to remember it knocking slightly and smoking when it was cold. Well, it doesn't seem to knock at all. And it did not smoke at all either. Granted, I don't have the Hydro, the strain of the Hydro running it. It was just the engine by itself. So who knows? We'll see what happens when it all goes back together. And when I get it back together, I'm sure you guys will see the aftermath of what 1540 will do in one of these Hydro pumps. So stay tuned.